Hello, hello, Virgo. It's your turn for your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Trying to shuffle up more. Alright, what does Virgo need to hear for the month of February? What do they need to hear? A few more shuffles. It's funny, the time that I have left is 11:11. I don't know if the 11:11 applies to anybody, but that's how much time I got left for the readings, because usually I do a few readings, like 3 readings, and then I see how much, if I have enough time in that to record, and it says 11:11, so I'm like, I don't know if that applies to anybody, but I thought that was kind of funny when I seen that. Alright, a few more shuffles. Just want to make sure it's all shuffled up. Okay. Alright, you have the full card in reverse. You have the 7 of Swords. You have the 4 of Pentacles. And you have the Ace of Cups. And you have, is that 2 cards? Oh, I thought there was 2 cards. The 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups. And then you have the 4 of Wands and the Hierophant. And then the 4 cards is the 3 of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Devil card, and the 3 of Swords. Alright.
Hey, Sturgis.
Alright, what I'm seeing right away with the full card, because it's in reverse, I feel like you guys are unsure maybe about a new beginning, or a new beginning hasn't happened for you. And usually when the full card's in reverse, it has to do with like new beginnings. So maybe you're kind of stalling on a situation. It could be a new thing that you're trying to start, but you haven't made up your mind. But with the 4 of Pentacles, you could be holding back on something, and it could be this new beginning. Like you're unsure about something. It could be with your finances, because we have the 7 of Pentacles, and there's a lot of 7s, like 2 7s and then a 4, so, and then another 7. So a lot of things are changing with you, with your finances, with your options in life, because 7's a lot about like completions, but also to like you know, kind of how like the creation, the 7 days of creation, on the 7th day God rested. So maybe it's implying that you need rest in some way, or you're finishing up on something that you've been waiting for to get completed. Could possibly be. And then the next card is the 4 of Wands. Don't want to jump the gun on that, but it could be implying something that has to do with a celebration, happiness, family, something that isn't completed right. So pretty much that's where you're coming from, is completion. So maybe you're waiting to finalize things. What is the 4 of Wands for? Ooh, those came out. So you have, that's funny, 4, 4, and that's 8. So Four of Cups, the Magician, and then the 8 of Swords. So something you're waiting on to either complete or finish, and it's giving you a lot of disappointment. Because usually when I think of the cups, like the 4 of Cups, he has 3 cups. So maybe that's your finances. You have enough. You have everything you need, but this 1 cup is showing up. So it could be something that you're disappointed or you're not seeing something, and it's causing anxiety in some way, especially with the 8 of Swords, or entrapment with something. But yeah, this is showing up, but it was in reverse. So maybe something that you've had for a long time and you're trying to think it through. You're trying to you're just trying to manifest something, but it's giving you disappointment or it's giving you anxiety. Like you're kind of trying to figure out things. But you have the 7 of Swords. So maybe in some way there is something happening, Virgo, that was deceptive to you, or you've seen it as that. Like you don't know the whole facts or the whole story of something, and something was deceptive in some way, or something you were carrying for so long, because also he has all these swords. So you may have possibly felt overburdened about something. It could be a family dynamic. It could be a marriage. It could be something. Usually this has to do about celebration, marriage, family. You could have felt abandoned in some way, but I just feel like it's something you were carrying, or an addiction of some sort that you've had, deceptive or something. I don't want to get too far with that. And then you have the Ace of Cups, but this was in reverse. So, and I think this was in your past 2 other readings, these cards. So you're still having to make a decision on something. It could be about this thing that you've been waiting to get started, or it could be something that, your marriage, your relationships, your foundations, because this is on the bottom of that. So everything that you've worked for, everything that you've strived for, you're trying, you have abundance, you have a wealth coming in, and you're just trying to figure it all out. What do you give in this situation? But also, too, with this, we can't ignore it. The Three of Pentacles, there's a lot of things that you're going to have to decide on, I feel like. Especially, you have the Devil. The Devil has to do with addictions. It could be old mindset, old way of thinking. It could be something that you need freedom from, that is deceptive in some way. And the King of Swords, is kind of like cold, harsh energy. And so maybe in order to work on a teamwork with someone, or you're working with someone that is in some way, or you're trying to work with someone in a teamwork dynamic, and, put where it needs to go, work, family, that is coming across cold and indifferent in some way, and is causing a lot of pain. So I feel like there's a lot of decisions you need to make, and the universe is giving you many options. I just feel like, at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you, but I just feel like you've been waiting on something to change, or you waiting on something to start. But I just feel like you have to do what's best for you. Alright, I'm going to try to get more clarification. What is this teamwork about? Yeah, the Judgment card and the Page of Pentacles. So you got clarity on something, or you're about to get clarity on something that may have come to you, or that you figured out. I just feel like you just have to do what's best for you at the end of the day, but work on establishing your pentacles. What do you want? And I just feel like you're trying to balance everything out. With Wand is kind of holding up the pillars. You have a lot of things for you.